let's go to Carmel. We have just arrived at Asalomar State Beach. It was a long drive, but the beach looks so pretty. I'm gonna take Liang Liang out for a walk. He's due for a potty break. Spotted otter. We just took a quick walk outside and I'm going to have lunch now. I think we drove for 3 hours on the road, almost non-stop, and I haven't had lunch. It's 4 p.m. I'm gonna do a lunch/dinner. I have some barbecue that I bought from Cupertino. Taiwan sausage. I love these. And a vegetable. A cai. My friend always jokes with me whenever we order this a vegetable because it's literally called a vegetable. Looks so delicious. Life is good. Recently, I've been thinking a lot about how to live a slow life because I keep saying I want to live a slow life. I need to experience what it really means to live a slow life. Here's lunch. This is indeed a meal with a view. I've been learning Korean and Japanese lately, so let's do the ikidakimasu. Ikidakimasu. Thank you for the meal. Let's start with this. 很好吃哦。This is sweet. This is the first tomato harvest of the year. They say to eat the food the most natural way. This is the most natural way. It's so nice to eat this after the greasy barbecue. It feels like it clears my mouth. I finally semi-recovered a little bit from the driving. As I was driving here, I was listening to podcasts. All of my recommendations recently are on slow living. I think it's because the algorithm know I really needed it. Even though we're on the YOLO series episode 5 now, and I left the corporate for 1.5 months now, I still feel like I'm semi in that go, go, go state and couldn't really calm down. Like I always want to make sure I have a long form video out every weekend, and I want to make sure I can do as many short form video as possible. I checked the weekly recap on my recent post. I actually posted 6 shorts and 1 long form video last week, and I only grew 35 subscribers. It was making me really anxious for a few days while I was at home. But after I come outside and see the beautiful nature, I remember why I made this life choice. By listening to the Slow Living podcast, the takeaway from my 3 hours of podcast is Henry Thoreau had once said, let me pull the exact quote and put it in the screen.
The price of anything is the amount of life you exchange for it.
I think he said something along the line of, whenever you have a desire that you want something, whether it's to accomplish, for example, I want to hit the 10K sub, or if you want to save or earn 100K in a year, or you always want to get the newest iPhone, no matter what is it that you want, whether it's an item or a goal, you have to think about how much it's going to cost you in terms of health and your life. And recently, I've been really reflecting on the idea of my self-worth. I usually gauge it on how much money I can earn and how fast I can earn them. This quote reminded me that we don't often calculate an accomplishment or item we want by getting that, how much effort is that going to take away from our life, how much time and how much health, because it's hard to measure that. But in terms of income, it's so easy to measure. That's the biggest item where my mind has been at in this past 1 week. All right, we're gonna continue on the journey. I'm probably going to check out Carmel Avenue if I can find a parking, or otherwise I'll just drive through it and show you guys. It's getting late now, it's 5:05. I'm planning to arrive at my boondocking before 9 p.m., before it's dark. At least that's what I told the host. So let's go to the next destination. By the way, I just noticed I'm like on the go, go, go again. I have so many destinations saved up. I don't think I'm gonna hit all of them. I'm just going to take my time at each destination, enjoy it until I want to leave. We are at our next destination. It's called Lower Presidio Historical Park. There's actually no one here and very little car. This is the famous Carmel by the Sea. We arrived a little bit late. A lot of stores are closed already. But they're all clothing store and they're overpriced, so I wasn't gonna buy anyway. Quick stop here and we're going to our boondocking place tonight. Still a little bit of sunset left. It's so pretty here. We're so fortunate to find this place.
faces in yellow concrete. We watched all of them together until we couldn't go to sleep. Wish it lasted forever, but it faded away.
Nothing beats a hot shower. It's 10:30 p.m. I'm quite tired, so I'm going to think about this. Today overall is pretty adventurous. I went to a couple places I either never been or don't really remember how it was, such as the Lower Presidio Historic Park. That was quite an interesting experience. When I just pulled into the park, I was feeling relaxed and happy because I didn't have so many people. I just came from the Asalomar beach before that, and that was a lot of people. So I thought like me and Liang Liang could run around on the grass and just oversee the ocean. But just when I got out of the car, see some random weird cars driving by and they were making loud noise, and they left, and there are more cars like that coming back. I don't think they were the same car, but it just didn't feel all that right. So we quickly walked around and left to go to the Carmel by the Sea, Ocean Avenue. In my memory, that street is kind of like Castro Street in Mountain View, other than Castro Street in Mountain View, which a lot of people might not know what I'm referring to. What I was imagining what I would see or feel is kind of like Italy. The table outside and all these people dining out, that livelihood, I don't see. Many of the clothing stores were closed. Maybe because we got there too late. We were there at 7 something, almost sunset. So we also didn't spend too much time there. We just drove around and did a little bit of people watching. And then after that, I drove like 40 minutes to where I'm sleeping tonight. I'm hosted by a couple. Look like they are a retired couple. They look very nice. They told me that we might have coyotes or wild animals, so they told me to be cautious of that. But under that, I felt pretty nice about where I'm sleeping tonight. It was nice to get out of the house. All of my anxiety and worry about whether I'm making the right decision with life, if I'm going to be successful on YouTube, all those anxiety died down. Instead, it was taken over by adventure feeling that I got today. It was very nice, and I didn't get to record the sunset, but I did drive through the sunset, and I see the sun setting over the ocean. Hopefully tomorrow maybe I can record the sunset. I didn't want to get here too late because I am sleeping in somebody's backyard, and I didn't want to get here first night being in the dark. They won't feel very comfortable either. I'm going to wrap today here. Next video, we're going to go to the Monterey area, and my key highlight hopefully is I can find otter. I already saw an otter today, but I want to see many of them, and I know that they tend to hang out by Moss Landing. While this van is being built, I already thought of or wanting to go to Moss Landing to see otter, and that's why I named my van Otter. After a year and a half, I'm finally making this trip to see otter. In my van, Otter. Alright, good night guys. See you in the next one. Before we drive, I must try the milk tea first. This is the second milk tea this week. I'm actually at a very high weight that I'm not very satisfied with, but I'm not going to have lunch, so I'm just gonna drink the milk tea for lunch, maybe have an early dinner when we arrive at the Asalomar beach. So let's have a taste test at this ume tea, black milk tea with taro mochi. Their cover is also so cute. I see so many cute cups in their store. I want to get some. Oh. Wow. The mochi is still hot. Hot mochi, taro texture, and cold milk. I love this.